So I wanted to come on here because I wanted to tell you guys this story because I legitimately still can't believe it happened to me. So as you might have heard, like Canada, especially the West Coast and the prairies, had the coldest weather ever. Like, I think it was one night, it was like minus 50, minus 60 wind chill. And of course, in that weather, like as every Canadian will tell you, that's just when your life, like you get this bad luck and everything starts going wrong. And that was certainly the case for me, which is how we get to this story. And people all the time, especially from the States, are like, doesn't everything just shut down? Whatever. No, life does not shut down in Canada when you get cold. Like, you just have to kind of deal with it. Like, everything goes on as normal. So, on Sunday night, which was one of the coldest nights, it was freezing, it was literally like minus 50. I had to go into the city and do something 40 minutes from my house, and when I'm done, I'm like, you know what, that went well. Nothing really bad happened, so I'm gonna stop and get a Diet Coke because I love Diet Coke from McDonald's. And I get there, I roll down my window, grab my Diet Coke, and then the window literally breaks and it's broken and it won't come up. Like, it literally, I'm trying to get it up and it just goes down further until it's completely gone. So I pull over in the parking lot and I'm like, fuck my life, like, what am I gonna do? I'm like evaluating my options. I'm like, oh, I could get a hotel, like I could, I don't know, call a tow truck, like what should I do? Fuck, what should I do? And just like thinking, like, and my family lives across the country, I don't live where I live, and I'm like, everything is just gonna be so problematic. Like, I'm just gonna fucking drive home. Like, I'm gonna man up, drive home. And it was all highway. So I'm start to go down the highway 110 kilometers an hour, and this wind chill of minus 50 is like pouring into my car. Thank God I had the foresight to bring all of my winter gear, because you just never know when you're driving in that weather, like what's gonna happen. So I had like my whole hat on, my parka, like my jackets, and I was so embarrassed because I knew that everybody I was driving past me was like staring at me. This girl doing with her window down in minus 50. I was like staring straight ahead of me. I was like, the fucking cops are gonna pull me over if they see me, because it's like legitimately dangerous. And I just kept like focusing on driving. And I was so cold. Like, I could only do it because I had all my winter stuff, and my heat was still blaring into my car, but like I was so cold, I was like an ice cube by the time I got home. And then of course, like the whole drive, I'm like pulling my window, trying to open it. Maybe budges like 2 inches. I'm like, great. So by the time I get home, I pull into my driveway, I sit there for like a couple minutes, and I try it again, and it just goes all the way up. Like, it was just the worst luck. I could not believe this. Literally, it was like the coldest day in like 50 years. And of course, that's the day that I get stuck with my window down.